That's way too close. Way too close. Let's fix that. Ah, you can see all the mess. Mm-hmm. What are you doing music? That's a good question. All right. I don't like how it's flipped. Can I flip that? I should have done all of this before I went live, but you know what? No one's here anyways. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. That's probably all it's going to let me do, actually. What's studio light? Ooh, it darkened my background. Barely. Hi, bud. Hey, hi, hello, welcome in. Let me know if you can hear the music. I found a Linkin Park lo-fi playlist that I really fuck with. And my child decides right now is the time where she must have my undivided attention. Joke's on her. I have a plethora of whips. I don't think I've actually finished anything this week. I just made more whips, basically. Yeah. Okay, hi, hello. Welcome in, my Agents of Chaos. We are going to be working on pickles, I suppose, because I actually got into a storefront. So we're getting ready for that. As my child tries to drive me nuts. Why? Why now? But let's break out eyeballs for these pickles because they are going to have eyeballs and blush and a smile. And what size do I want these? I think we're going to get 16 millimeter eyes. Oh, yes. You basically missed me bitching about myself. I've literally been on for 2 minutes, fucking around with the camera a bit. And yes, I am going to be joining up another small business. Not like a full-on storefront. I get like a shelf. Kind of similar to what I had a couple of years back with Portside. Can you hear her? She is literally hid from me the majority of the day. All she has done was wake me up at 5:30 because she wanted my pillow and wanted me out of bed. And then once I was up and moving, nothing to do with me. But now that I'm here talking to who she doesn't know, must have her attention again. Or she, must have my attention again. Anyways, I'm joining up. Well, I guess I'll be, since y'all are here, you can be in the know, but it's not been announced. Popcorn King, which is a local small business. They make amazing flavored popcorn. I am a hoe for the garlic parm, and they had a Mexican street corn inspired one that was, oh my God. So I'll be joining up with them. Well, not joining. I'll be joining their space of local artists that they'll be having on display. And one of their most popular flavors is a dill pickle flavor. And so I figured, might as well bring some pickles. I am specifically using the Ale Crochet free pickle pattern on her. Ale Crochet's pickle pattern that she has for free on her Instagram. I got the words out. Yay! I have that linked in the description down below, or at least I should. If that description's not there, let me know. I'll have to go back and fix it, and then you'll have to re-look fresh. But yeah, this morning while having my morning coffee, as opposed to my afternoon coffee, my evening coffee, yes, those are things, don't judge. I was making my list of things that I would love to put in there. I have one shelf space. It's about maybe 2 feet, 2.5 feet. I have an idea, but my brain cannot see everything lined up on it currently. So we made a list, and the list is way too goddamn much. Too much. I do want a showstopper piece, but I'm thinking I might pull something from my inventory. I may do the Daisy Beastie. I could do any of the Crochet by Smurfs flower buddies. Those would fit. When I asked the common clientele demographic that they have, it was basically millennial-ish. Hi. So we've got Brittany and we have Lisa. No? Yes, Felicia. Yes. Welcome in. I haven't seen you in ages. Are you still doing Palm Street? I don't think I've had that alert come up in a hot minute. Huh. Anyways, we're going to get some pickles done. But other things I've been thinking about, the split's pretty good. I'm not mad at it. Put my glasses elsewhere. But I was like, pickles, mini mushrooms, chickens, mini kittens, cows, capybaras with hats, market bears, the summer chick collection that I bought from the influence of the Stitchler, Brittany, sleeping dragons, dumpster fires, maybe a Marcus. That's too much for one shelf. So we're starting with pickles. Wednesday morning, I'll be going in to set up. So I've got tonight, Monday night, and Tuesday night to get everything together that I want. Ooh, a squirrel fest. That sounds exciting and very niche. I'm not mad at it. All right, let's get some eyeballs in the... Let's get some eyeballs in these. I think I'm going to 16. 16 seems like it would be a good size for this, but I don't remember the placement. That's not what I want. Yesterday was an event, let me tell you. All right, I stopped at round 17. So 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Yeah, we're going to go there. 17, 16, 15, 14. I probably should get my eyeballs out. So what's up is this? Tell me about the Squirrel Fest. That sounds like fun. I wish there was a local Cryptid Fest or something here. That'd be amazing. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, those eyes are big. Hold on. I might be rethinking this. No, that's cute. Hold one. Oh, shut up. That's perfect. I like it. Do I want to give it blush, though? Hi, Mariah. I like that better. Yeah, that's the vibe. All right, 16. I might have to order more 16 eyes. I have Pinsa Pride here in 2 weeks. It'll be on the 13th. I have all but one piece of my new setup in. Well, modified setup in. I am in the middle of rebranding. Not yet. It's 45 minutes away from me in a town I used to live in. They have 8 squirrel bridges for local squirrels to cross the street safe. Oh, it's an actual... Oh my God, that's precious. Hold on a second. I gotta go turn off my notifications real fast because it's blinking up at me. That should be less bothersome now. I don't have pink. Well, I have pink. I just don't have it next to me. And they have a big squirrel statue. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay, so I know I want to give him blush. Or her. Or they. Or Z. I love how pronouns are evolving. Do I want to give it a mouth? First, let's go fetch the blush. I've got to clean up this yarn wall again. We're going to straddle the chair today. Be all first. Was it First Mate? Riker from Star Trek. Next Generation. Where is the end of this? Oh, I think I found it. The scissors are somewhere. Okay, see the blush first? You know me, always trying to jump way ahead. My anxiety planning. first bridge was built in 19... Oh, that's so sweet. So on my campus, we have a lot of wildlife because we are also a nature preserve. And the squirrels be everywhere, and it makes me so happy to see them. Until I see one, not doing well. If you know, you know. I've tried to do 2 lines for blush before, and I just don't like how that turns out. So it's going to be a 1-line blusher. Oh, that's a weird angle. That's what she said. Damn right. Where's it going? But yeah, we have like squirrels, armadillos, bears, deer, gator, possums, obviously. Have to have the possums. Aw. This pickle lump looks like a mole. I love it. If I give it a mouth, it is going to be a... Where are you? Hello. A tiny mouth right there. Right there. Why are you screaming at me, child? Go get your mother. Treat me like the father in this relationship and go find your mother. Tell me I'm not right. For all you moms out there, I'm so sorry. Big facts. Yeah, we're going to use Posh for the mouth too. Hold on, let me adjust the blush on this side a little bit. Oh yeah, that fucks. Lazy mode activated. Just stretch. So yeah, I've done this pattern by them before. Now I'm making 2 in each of the colors that I'm doing. One of each color will go to the shop, and the other colors are going to come with me to Pride. If you've been around me for any amount of time, you know that my experience with trans femmes is they have a love of salty pickles. That's because of HRT and whatnot, but that requires people to learn. Okay, that is the tiny mouth. Do I go up a row, down a row, or leave it? Oh, I know I need to add to my description. Okay, cool. All right, congratulations. You are the first. We're going to finish the 5 pickle lips that I have currently. Mariah Powers Activate. And then we'll finish up the rest of these colorways. This is actually one of the Mama Made Minis and Premier Basics Chanel collab colors. I believe it's called Cypress. And I think it works up really nicely. The light is washing it out. There is more of a yellow undertone. Oh, shit. Hi, I've got both my Mariahs. I feel so special. Thank you. I need to start adding Premier links and my nail tech link and my earring link because I am a cute earring hoe, and these are mushroom dragons from Peripheral Shop, and they just did their Pride drop. Oh my god, y'all. Mariah, I would expect nothing less. If you did an actual introduction before your shenaniganery, I would have to look for a pod. That's just how it is. You don't announce your arrival. You're just there. You exist. You are the Cryptid. Hey. Oh shit, I just got a pattern test. Ah! Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I ain't mad. So Triceratops. She was on the Divine Vibes Discord server with us. She has a slew of, I believe they're all going to be freebies in the end for hitting a specific goal. I think 10,000 followers, 1,000 followers, something. Maybe. She's not local. I have to buy her earrings online and they get shipped to me. But I just got, oh my God, hold on. I can drop a link in my own chat, right? Right? Peripheral Shop US. That's not what I was writing. Try that again. Peripheral US. Because, oh my God, y'all, the cutest mother effing earrings, which is great because my usual earring girl left a few years ago. So that is her full-on website. If you go into Clay Earrings, she literally did her Pride drop yesterday. And she's got 9 flags represented. And they all either have a moth, a ghost holding books, a bow, or a cloud with the flag rainbow and lightning bolts coming off of it. Oh my God. So we bought. That's a great question. What'd I get? I know I got the gender fluid moths. That's for a fact. And the rainbow pride clouds. I think it was the trans bow and the bi ghosties. But oh my God, when she teased those ghosties, I lost my shit. I thought I was going to have to get the ghostie and everything, but then I realized, Tori, you have bills to pay. I know, right? Oh, I love her work so much. Okay, we are moving on to the next Piquel, which I did it. I believe this is Mystical Grassy. Yeah, we'll just say yes. I don't think anyone here is going to call me on it. And if they do, that's a you problem. I am not bothered. Where were we before I start talking about my earrings? Oh yeah, things I need to start adding in my description. Nail Mommy Kate is my nail tech. And Prince of Pride's theme this year is Summerween. Get in front of my face, thank you. And she fucking popped off. I mean, look at that jack-o'-lantern made out of a watermelon. Oh my God. And that flower has a skull center. Stop focusing on my face. Oh well. And the ghost is wearing sunglasses. Fuck yeah. She's the one who did my Cryptid nails last year for the Cryptid market. All right. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? That don't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oopsie, I put the eyes a little high. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Each one will be just a little bit different. It's okay. Why are you screaming? We're going to put this one down a row and we'll see how I like it. I like that placement better. Martha! Oh, all my lovely people are here. Well, I'm missing a couple of lovely people, but the lovely ones who have been here, yay. I'm well aware that you don't live remotely close to me. It's a problem. It really is. But I'm so glad that you're excited. I have decided that I may go full-on cunty this year. It's a party. I may go full-on cunty this year and do my full tent setup, even though we are inside. So I can get like all my curtains up and all my hanging displays up. There is, how to say this discreetly in case they've popped in. Yes, just like that. Okay, thank you. There is a person that I do not vibe with who likes to be passive aggressive about me and they're generally positioned pretty close to me at this event. At least they were last year. And so I want my booth to outshine them significantly, which is why I've been busting ass on getting like the rebrand and stuff done. And thank you for that confirmation, Yarn Father. I figured they wouldn't stay around for long. That's okay. Make sure you check for those other ones too, if we haven't completely blocked them yet. Aw, I kind of find it precious when I lopside the blush a bit. And I say precious so that I don't scream at myself. Because I'm totally not going to sit here and pluck out the other blush to redo. Not me. Not me, chat. Not here rethreading that to do the side of the blush again. Nope, not me. Who is that? But yeah. So like get the curtains up. I'm running a challenge on myself next week to complete a tapestry. That's going to be the Progress Pride flag. And yeah, I got new shelving coming in. I've already had a new shelf come in. I was inspired by What's Up Cupcake. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Yarn Father. Oh my God. Look at that. Okay, so we've got the eyes on 2 different levels. I'm not sure which one I like better. Although this one kind of looks like he has a swollen eye. Maybe I will finish stuffing these and closing these. And then we'll see how it works. Oh, wait, we need a mouth. We need a mouth. A mouth for sus. But yeah, I'll throw my rug out too. Allie McKenzie Crafts. Her setup vibe is very much my taste. He got lumped. Look, he shouldn't be talking back. Oof, no. That has TV vibes. Absolutely not. I take it back. So I got like the ivy they have linked, some moss table covers they have linked, the mushroom lights that they have linked in their Amazon storefront. And next weekend, my shelves that I got inspired from. Sounds like she's dying, but she's not. She's spinning and chasing her tail. You good, fam? Oh my God. I think if Sheeta keeps deciding this, you know what? One good stretch. Arms over. Oh, that popped something. One good stretch, because that was like not a non-stop meow. I don't think she took a breath. Counts as one. Yeah, I'm probably going to alter that. We will change it to an actual visual cameo. Then watch her be on my desk nonstop. The one time she understands English. All right. Annie Poos. There's the next one with this little mouth and this lumped face. With chow. Kapow. I mean, I could put it. Ooh, that might be the spache. All right, we'll try on the next one. This one is kiwi. I'm lying. It's a bright lime color, but it's called Kiwi. Premier Basic Chanel. Let's get some eyeballs in this bitch. I need to make the change on my Twitch to where it says adult only. I didn't realize that was even an option. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one might work over here too. That almost looks, until I put the mouth on, that one spot's going to look like a nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm not hating this much. Oh my goodness. I watched the documentary on Netflix called Crash. Has anyone else watched that? I'm going to use that stuff. It's too short. It's a thing. That's not what I want. Really? Okay. Yay. I'm not alone. It's definitely very compelling. What are your thoughts on it, Brittany? You think she did that intentionally? Yeah. All right, Mothman Raya. What are your thoughts? I 100%. I was, yeah. I remember that case hitting the news too, which is why I'm like, that's wild. That was just, hi Spade, hi Owen. Yes. It's like, I definitely was not invested in it, and my opinion don't matter. But the way they tried the documentary flipped things at the very end, I'm just like, huh. You could really justify almost anything. Yeah, that. And then suddenly, oh, I have pots. And I'm like, I have friends who actually do have pots. They go limp and lifeless. And the way she was like 10 pounds around. All right, moving on. All right, Malfi time. We are making pickles, or finishing pickles, because the week before I finished 82 whips. I finished 0 this week. I just made new whips. And we'll be going into a storefront that does popcorn, and one of their biggest selling flavors is pickles, or dill, I should say, dill pickle. So we are going to make some pickles to go in that storefront, and I am super, super excited. We'll be testing out what works in their spot and what doesn't. As you know, every market's different. And after June, I will be shifting my aesthetic entirely. And I'm super stoked about that. Okay. All right, guys. I think we found the right placement. Tell me that's not a precious little fucker. I hate pickles, and I think this is cute. Thank you. There's other documentaries. Mariah, drop me the links. Or at least go put in my DMs where I can find them. It just blows my mind. This case is like not even 4 years old. And there's a documentary on it. All right, I need another pickle. Pickle. Oh, yeah, this one I ran out on. So I was actually making these during movie night on Friday night. We gathered up with some friends and my spouse. I love my spouse. And Brittany, you can relate because of, well, yours is a more extreme case. But Harper grew up very super conservative Christian family, couldn't watch Disney, not because of the magic, but because the children didn't listen to the parents. So we've been married almost 13 years. Yeah, this year will be 13 years. And it has been our marriage mission to catch them up on pop culture. They know the references. They just don't know where the references come from. I want to say it was within our first 5 years of marriage that I watched Mean Girls with them because they'd never seen it. And there you go, Clean Coco. Oh my God, that's where that's from? You've never seen this? No. And I think that was when my mission started. Anyways, they had never actually watched the 1994, 3, 5, the 90s film Interview with the Vampire. Yay. I digress. And then we found out that another one of our friends had not watched that movie. So we gathered up at their place and we watched it with a drinking game. I was the DD, so I did not drink. But originally it started when Harper and I was watching El Dorado. It was their first time. Brittany, you need to watch the gay vampires. It's gay light. Definitely gay light. It's like diet gay. Super gay for the times, but diet gay. But anyways, we were watching El Dorado, and in our little, my local Forged family, we have our own little Discord where we like organize meal preps and whatnot. And if someone's in need of carpooling, we do that too. I digress. But either that or it's in the other one. Doesn't matter. In one of the Discords, I was like, we're watching this. They've never seen it. I wonder how many times I'm going to go, oh, that's where that's from. And so we actually had other people pitch in I think they're going to say it this many times. I think, oh shit, it is. Hold on. Let me go to my workspace and drop that down. BRB, y'all. I mean, I'm going to be staying right here, but can y'all hear the music? All right. Tissamacordu, my business server where I track my shit. Diet gay. Not diet cake. What the fuck did I write? I mean, I've got a whole bunch of buttons on here, actually, that I need to get done. Better to be a faggot than a fascist. Live, laugh, leave me alone with a hissing possum. Stitch witch. Not gays and happy, but queers and fuck you. Older than your god, the trans flag. My pigeons are in a panic. Out of spoons, only knives. And now, diet gay. I've got some buttons to design this week, y'all. Cool, is it? Let me know if it's too loud. Where is my needle? So yeah. We had said after I basically live tweeted in Discord the amount of, that's where that's from. The final count, I believe, was 10, by the way. And we decided that we needed to do this live in person. And that was this past Friday. And we were musing Friday during the day, well, what movie are we going to watch? And so Harper and I started kicking around ones. Have you seen this? Have you seen that? And I presented a list. And one of the other Forge family members was like, okay, you can't be mad at me. You can't disown me. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, I've seen 9 out of 10 of these movies. And I'm like, okay, which one have you not seen? And they didn't see Interview with Vampire. So I was like, oh, that's it. Decision's made. We're watching Interview with Vampire. I don't care if I have to rent it. We're watching it. It's free on YouTube, by the way. And so it was, we had to replan how we were going to do things because it was like, we're going to make this a drinking game. And I'm like, I definitely want a drinking game. I'll be the DD. You two can get Durango and have a blast and be super gay. It's great. I love this for us. Hello? Why is your head caving? And one of the other party members was helping us try to figure out how we were going to run this drinking game because it may not be enough shots if we just wait for the, oh, that's where that's from. And it might be too many shots if we do the drinking games we found online. So we picked a phrase from the drinking games online. And it was a shot or a sip if we had their drinking on mics. Every time the word vampire was used in print or in verbiage. And we're some neurodivergent bitches, so we had to have the subtitles on. So we also got things like vampires hissing. Take a shot. Oh my God. The hostess, no host, the Forge family member who was hosting us actually made buttery nipple shots. Again, I did not partake. DD. And yeah, I think we had like 3 or 4 of those and some Mike's Hard Lemonades, and we were tipsy as fuck, and it was glorious. Oh my God, so funny. So funny. And we're going to do it again. We don't know when's the next one. Don't really understand each other's schedules. We were missing one party member. They were not able to join us. All right, there's another one. You're so cute. All right, I know I got one more around here. Where are you, you little? There you are. I found it. It was so much fun. I'm glad I have that support system here. It's one thing to have y'all. I adore y'all. Thank you. But being able to physically sit across from someone or partake in their household is a different kind of connection. It really is. There we go. I lost where I needed to go. Aha. Backings. Have I shown y'all my new eye storage? Well, not the Sinker eye storage. Claire's altar over there for their eyeballs. Sinker eyes. I'm not that crazy, y'all. It's still over there. But I would use an embroidery floss container for my safety eyes so I could have all sorts of sizes with me at once. And unfortunately, over time, the backings started to mix together. The corners cracked, blah, 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 blah. And for me, I actually wasn't doing so many varied projects at once anymore. So let me get this blush on and I will show you happily my new setup. Stabby, stab, 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 stab. Stabby, stab, 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 stab. Stabby, stab, stab, stabby, stab. Stabby, stab, 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 stab. Demonetized. Jokes on y'all, not even monetized. Ah! All right, tie that together. I do have new baskets that I'm hella excited for. We got these little cute fuckers, nice and deep. Nice. All right, we need a mouth. And we also need to fluff your blush. Hello? There we go. I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about? Movie, shots, drinking game, missing one of our Forge family members, but they had a rough week and it was understandable. We encouraged them to do what they needed to do. Don't get me wrong, they were missed, but we prioritize mental health in this little clan of ours. There will be a future one, but we didn't set a date because uncertain of people's abilities at the time. We will follow up with each other later. TM. And my hesitancy was making a commitment too early in June or through mid-June, maybe closer to the end of June, because June itself is just not a great mental health month for me. And I did write an SOP last year on how those closest to me could help make sure I don't go fucking nutso and self-harm me. All right, we have 5 pickles with faces now. Unfortunately, they are heartless and empty. So we need to stuff them and close them. Oh my God. Okay, so I know we get weird skeins sometimes for you other crocheters or knitters or whatever. And I used this one in a previous project and it was fine. But then I started using it on a new project and I can't even get past the magic ring. It's all, grandfather, you are not. I will DM you evidence of you being not. But no, it was a struggle to even get past the magic ring. It didn't want to go. And I'm like, how do I have half a skein that was shite when it was fine previously? So anyway, now it's going to be stuffing. Get my little box of fluff and scraps and bitchy yarn. Oh, right, my eyeball storage. So now I got this bitch. I need to take that off the front. And they are sorted out by fronts. And yes, I use my label maker. Yes, I have a label maker. Fronts. I guess the eyes. And the backs. And my 16s are currently sitting on my desk. So there's that. I have almost all my burnap off from up there and over here now. I've been working through it. And I'm hoping here soon I'll be able to clear out a corner from up there so I can just have my eyeballs perched on a pretty green ombre display. Oof, his mouth sunk in. Live, live. Just shoving my hand all up in its business. So sorry. They're surprised. They're like, "White, what do you do to me?" Sorry, my dude. Now, I have learned that when I try to shove the bad yarn in there in handfuls, it just feels like a goddamn rock. So I gotta snip it in batches. And that helps make it feel more squishy instead of rockish. Anyone here read or watched Project Hail Mary? I have not read it yet, but I watched the movie and it was fabulous and I loved the character Rocky. Amaze. If you haven't, you need to. Please, 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 please. All right, where are we? What are you doing? There she be. I need my, there we are. Hi. Okay, we have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, good. Where's my, there it is. You can cringe all you want, but know that my O-fires weren't sliding through them. My furls was not sliding through it. And I was just like, the fuck is this shit? All right. I need a stitch marker. I make stitch markers, but there are none on my desk that are not for a giveaway. True facts. True facts. All right, I'm going to have to count this. Do y'all have a favorite pickle keychain pattern? Oh, the same creator that did the summer ducks that I got the link from the Stitchler. They also have a popcorn container pattern. Look, Brittany, you were warned. They warned you after you said you were cringing about me snipping the bad yarn. Context clues. What do you think's in the orca? And I'm thinking, oh my God. You know, you were warned. You were warned. Okay, cool. No, you can't be shocked. You can't be dead. You were warned. But yeah, the popcorn bucket. I'm thinking of buying and making for the store too. Are you a heathen or are you just resourceful? And eco-conscious. Yes. Yes. Oopsie. Try that again. It's great for the environment because it's not ending up in a landfill, nor are you wanting to burn the place down while you're trying to work with a bad skein. Okay. We are down to the last round. Look at that pickle. Let's finish stuffing the bitch. Brittany, look away. Look away, Brittany. Don't make eye contact. Oh, wow. I don't think I ever finished the statement. So I got try Sarah Shop's pattern test. And this one is for a small market prep friendly sea slug. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Turducken will. You know what? I ain't even mad at it. So what you will be mad at, Brittany, and I will go ahead and say this, is as I'm working through my backlog of whips, because I have whips that I started a year and a half ago, if I get to a piece and I have no idea what the fuck it is, it's becoming stuffing, because that is stress that I do not need in my life. No, thank you. It goes in the pickle. It says make it a stuffed pickle, like a stuffed olive. Don't eat it. It's not part of a high fiber diet. Oh, that reminds me. So, no, give me a second. I'm dying. Water. Hydration check. Everyone take a drink. No, Mariah. No. I don't care if it's gluten-free. It's also technically low calorie and low fat. The answer is no. So saying like don't eat it, stuff, blah blah blah. Remind me that I also wanted to make the mini baby bell cheese for the shop as probably a bag buddy. And how we got from don't eat the yarn to that is when I first made that pattern out of Posh, one of my friends really, really, really wanted it and threatened to eat it. And he stuck to his word, kind of. When I delivered it to him, because we were both at the same market, he immediately popped it out of the red part and popped the white part into his mouth and just locked eyes. And I was like, I can't be mad. You warned me you was going to do this. For those who know, you know who it is. And none of us are surprised by the shenaniganery. I would have it no other way. Makes it a nice, colorful life. You did something worse. You donated all your old whip pieces to what? How do you... Like, here's a project. I don't care what it is. I don't know what it is, but you can have the piece. Lactose. God damn it. I am going to perish if all of us ever get into the same exact area for a day or two and all my friends can actually like collaborate on their chaos together. Like Harper and Mothman Mariah are going to be fucking monsters. Absolutely atrocious. I have a feeling that Yarn Father Mariah and my coffee buddy are going to be a feedback loop of insanity. And then I just spend the rest of the time hitting on Brittany or Martha. It's fine. It's fine. No, we'll all get up to shenanigans. It'll be great. Will it ever happen? No, that's fine. That's fine. We're all adults living our own lives. And we have the internet. I'll get through at least one complete pickle before this live is over. Kind of itching to go live on Twitch again. I might go live multiple days a week. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Harper and I have a hyperfixation breakfast right now. Overnight oats, but specifically mango sticky rice inspired overnight oats. A 2-hour debate with who? Who did you have a 2-hour debate with about chicken nuggies? I swear to God, if you say it's them, I want you to hear your side of the story, and then I want you to hear their side of the story, and then I'm going to need a drink. Yeah, you do have so many allergies. What are you allowed to eat? And no, yarn's not the answer. I should be an irresponsible adult. Oh, so you rage baited them. Has anyone ever rage bait their cat? I'm about to start rage baiting Crow and seeing what she does. Or if she can even figure out that she's being rage baited. Alrighty. Where did my needle go? I've got yarn fluff everywhere. What is this? Sweet Snuggles? Ew. Waste not, want not. Here we go. You'll all be very proud of me. So there are local queer bar, best way I can describe it, started doing impromptu market nights where they announce on their feed, market tonight, this time to this time, come set up your stuff, no spaces assigned, first come, first serve kind of thing. And it's on my study nights that I have a study session with a friend. We're trying to get through a program management program. Yes. And so I was like, okay, I can convince myself I don't need to go to that one because I already have an ongoing obligation. Great, wonderful, woohoo. Same place is gearing up for their, I don't know, anniversary or something. And it's in November. And they're like, send us a DM if you're interested. I have not DM'd them yet because we are currently in the period where So do y'all remember last year when I had 5,000 friggin' markets in fall? It was a market this, market that, market. And especially at wintertime when I had like a month solid of markets. I committed to those during my bad mental health phase last year. And we have decided, I think it was 3 or 4 months ago, and I say we because it was me and my therapist and my Forge, some members of my Forge family. I haven't shared it with all of them. That I have to be more limited in what I do this year, which I'm on track to reduce the amount of markets I'm at by 54%. And I'm still on track to not lose a huge amount or make a huge difference in the revenue that I'll be losing from last year to this year in the amounts of words, balance. Less markets, more money, kind of. Pickle, he done. No booty. We put him or her or they or Z or Faye in the basket. Oh my God, that's so cute. It needs chicken nuggets, doesn't it? We're going to need chicken nuggets, aren't we? Do I have a dino nugget pattern? Do I be that extra? I'm unmedicated, so do with that information what you will. Okay, so yeah, for my mental health and safety, once this about mid-May hits, once I can tell, anyways, basically by the time June hits, I cannot commit to any other markets for the rest of the year. I have to, not on my own, I have to reach out. I've talked to my spouse, and then I designated one of my friends that I will reach out to discuss with because they are also on their own improvement journey of this, and we're keeping each other responsible and accountable. And I have to discuss this market with both of them separately so that they don't feed off of each other. And, we review, why do I want to do this market? Pros and cons. Where does this fit in my schedule? Where does this fit in my branding kind of thing? And just bring a lot of logic to it. If after discussing it with both of them and an undetermined amount of time is still passed and I still have the strong desire to do that market, then I can apply to it. But trigger warning, we're going to talk about self-harm for the next 15 seconds. We're about to. I'm going to give you guys a moment. In fact, if you don't want to hear it, mute, and I will give you a double thumbs up when I'm done talking about it. All right. Thumbs are down. So my form of self-harm, which is going to sound silly in a way when I say it and it's abstract, is overcommitting myself. Because then I end up creating a feedback loop of disappointment and mental harm and belittlement to myself for not being successful, and being constantly stressed out and tired and achy. And we discovered after I started my small business that midsummer, around my birthday, when the mental health gets the worst, or I guess at least beginning of summer, whatever, I will overcommit to a bunch of things. And my pride's an issue as well, and my ego, that I won't back out of them. Instead, I will stretch myself as thinly as possible, and it hurts me in so many ways, physically and mentally. So that's what we are putting in place now to take care of me. And I think I've actually, since we noticed the spiral start, I have been able to resist 5 additional markets. There's a 6th one that I did commit to. It's the one at the end of the month, end of June. It's the metaphysical market. And we went through the pros and cons of the why, and like this level of market, how much do I like this? And if a different market popped up, would it be in conflict? Would I rather do that one more? And, oh, right. And, you know, it hit all the right buttons. It had all the logical reasons. I still gave it time. I had told the people, you know, I'll bookmark it. Let me know when you can get me more information. It was like 3 weeks later, they got me more information. Ran through it with my people. We were good. I was good. I felt good. I committed to it. But then I'm absolutely taking a 2-month break afterwards. Potentially, thank you. It's acknowledging it and speaking about it, because some people won't consider that to be what it is. And I want you to be able to take care of you too. All right. I've got to get a stitch marker. Hold on, y'all. I make them for Christ's sake. Where's my my finish, fix, or frog? No. No. I want my pretty stitch markers. Where are they? There we go. I believe I got this one from, who did I get this one from? Angie? I don't remember who I got that from. Mariah, is it from you? Okay, this way I can keep crocheting into the pattern and not actually having to count the rounds. Yay. But yeah. Take care of you, y'all. And I hope that you have forged family as well. And, you know, bless it if you have actual blood family. But remember, they say blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So your blood family that you was born into may not always be what is best for you. It may be the family that you find or that you forge along the way. I know you've heard me say it a few times, forged family. It's not a found family. I fought for this one. Blood, sweat, and tears. Lots of tears went into it. But I got my people. That's why it's called forged. We keep each other sane. We keep each other safe. Oh, great. Man, I wonder how big this used to be. Because I used to make this with a 6mm hook, but recently I've sized down. Somewhere on this table is my Aura Furls. But I have a pile of yarn and whips right over here that I was hoping to work through. For that summer chick pattern, I definitely want to make the strawberry, the shark, and the rainbow. Although maybe I'll just make 3 rainbows. I don't know yet. I was thinking those 3 specifically to go into the storefront, but I could also just make the rainbows because June, Pride Month, duh. And as much whips as I have, I still just kind of want to jump on Twitch later and work on Animal Crossing some more. Although I need to put up a poll about which game should I play this Friday. Should I continue with the Animal Crossing? Should I start my Tomodachi Island? Should I just start my island on my own and not wait for the stream? Oh, the tiny bookshop I wanted to get rolling too. Oh my god. Again, maybe I'll start doing multiple nights of streaming. I'm supposed to launch a Market Prep Monday night tomorrow. I asked my friends who'd be willing to join, I think last week. And I had some people like, yeah, absolutely. I can do this. I can do that. Or, I can't commit right now. I can only do like last minute, which is fine. And then I don't follow up with anyone about doing it for tomorrow. So those of you who are in my planning, my safety Discord, that message will go out to see who's available for tomorrow. I think this was part of a spider that was part of a cow. It was a big, massive one. Well, now it's pickle innards. That just sounded icky. Anyways, back talking about the shop. I'm trying to figure out, I need to make that snail. The snail that Martha had in her video earlier this week, whatever weeks. I did go and I bought that pattern. I was enamored with it. But anyways, I still need to do like a showstopper piece, a bigger one that gets attention, but it's a little too expensive for the impulse purchase. Oh, did I tell you the store also actually wants my buttons too? That was what he specifically picked out. I was like, yeah, crochet, awesome. Yes, we want that. Can you bring your buttons? And I'm like, absolutely. I love this for me. All right. Pickle is stuffed. Final round of decreases. Let's go. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Do y'all watch Cozy Gamers? I have a couple that I watch. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. If I open up YouTube in another window, I could probably tell you who they are. I think I gave that way too much of a tail. So what this means? It too becomes stuffing. Any suggestions for a showstopper piece? For not a market, but a inside of a store. Although, yes, I did get the yarn for another Marcus in a terracotta color. No, it will not be going to that store. Thoughts I've had is I want to work up the snail to see how big it is. I was thinking maybe, I haven't actually made it before. It's in my to-dos at some point. The seagull with fries from Alley Crochet. I was also thinking of maybe just grabbing the Daisy Beastie from my inventory and taking that there instead. Okay. That's cool. I have 2 that I like going to. It needs more stuffing, otherwise it's got flat booty. Okay. And we cinch, which is not the same as a clench. All right. That is the second pickle fully finished. And that is all of the grassy mystical ones that I had made up. All right, y'all. A mushroom goblin with a rainbow mushroom for marketing. Ooh. You mean my Gablin? That one's tiny. Let me phrase that. That one's small for me. Pickle number dos. Look at he. It's so cute. I still don't want to eat it. 1, yarn. 2, pickle. Look, our staff professional development day that we just had. Oh, the mushroom child size. Oh, shit. I'm not going to get that done by Wednesday, though. It's in my cart. I might make that for my booth, though. I will be completely ripping off Brittany and their mushroom guy for photo ops. But if I make that giant ass mushroom, if I make that giant ass mushroom as a prop, I would want goblin mushroom. I could make him green and give him ears, and the cap could be the rainbow. I like the idea. Oh no, I'll need to make another yarn order. Oh no. Not like I already have a cart going or anything. Okay, Brittany has given, this isn't like, it's technically not copy paste, nor am I copy paste. Yours is a beautiful mushroom. Mine will be a goblin mushroom. I'll have to add ears to it, and he's going to be cute as fuck. And then, of course, I make you cringe immediately. Both of you are enablers, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I already have a cart being built. I want to say last year, around June or maybe July, was the Premier Basic Chanel sale, where it was like 25% off. It hit that sale like twice last year, sometime over the summer and then in November as well. Oh no. I'm not even going to cut that one. That one's just going to go gay in the middle. Beginning of June. Awesome. Great. I'll build that cart. I need Caramel to come back because I missed it when he came back last time. Fuck. And I swear to God, if you tell me that it came back today. Look, okay. I don't think I've made a single order that large, but I have made 3 orders back to back that surpasses that. And we're not going to talk about my Bernat days. That was crazy shit. Yeah, well, I don't use Parfait. Yet. All right, here we go. We're on to a new color of pickle. This one is the Mama Made Minis Premier Chanel Basics collab. Oh, okay. All right, that makes a lot more sense. Sorry, my narcissist mode was still on. And you can't say I'm not because I'm on a YouTube live begging for your attention, basically. I wasn't the middle child. That's some narcissistic behavior. JK. Well, I shall wait until tomorrow to see. And I've got to send things off to Vistaprint to get done. And yeah. I watched it, but I forgot what yarn it was. I've not tried it. I've been stuck in my little hyperfixation hole. Have y'all tried it yet? Brittany, did you? Look, I'm talking about the stereotype middle child because the middle child in my family very much does not beg for attention either. Yes, your yarn buying sluttery was for March only. You are restricted again. I, however, am not because I've got a box of Posh coming to me from the Yarn Father. All right, let's finish stuffing this little bitch. Anyways, I believe we're still listening to Lo-Fi Linkin Park. Wow. Mariah, I am proud of you and slightly disappointed, but mostly proud. You're supposed to have been a yarn whore that month for your birthday, and you didn't whore around. That's very not bi of you. It's very straight of you. Ew. I joke. I promise. Plus, you're back in your office. I saw, Miss Ma'am. I'm going to need to get on a Discord call with you, and I want the life updates that's going on. You know, Mariah, you're right. You're totally right. Someone who was just preaching about, taking care of future you. You're right. You're right. Proud of you. That was hard. I know it was. Or at least it wasn't pleasant. Brittany, we need you in Discord later to spill the fucking tea of what's going on. I don't care if your kids are screaming and running amok. I mean, I do if it makes you feel uncomfortable. But I want to need some tea. Piping hot tea. And then I will share you the tea about my event yesterday. Not that kind of event. Of going, my phone has been on its dying last leg. And this week it hit its death rattle. So we went to the store and got a new phone yesterday. I will not recount the event on a recorded session because there are some unpleasant things that will paint people a certain way, and I do not want that on the internet. But we can hop over to the chat later, and I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. Yes. Martha, you're invited. Don't worry. All right, y'all, we're almost done with the third pickle. We've been on for an hour and 19 minutes. Now, mind you, this is me been yip-yapping, getting distracted, and working on pickles that have already been 3/4 of the way done. Also, I want to make some sea slugs tonight now that I've got access to that pattern. And we're about to pick out colors for the sea slugs. All right, pickle number 3. 'Tis done. 'Tis cute. I think I have Teddy Squares pickle pattern, and they had a baby pickle, and I can probably make that into a keychain. Bag Buddy, whatever. Bag Buddies are getting rebranded this summer. I have a shit ton of the plastic clasp that I'm going to want to change out for metal ones. Because I want to do that build your own Bag Buddy bar with a bunch of pre-made keychains with like beads on them and whatnot, or pre-made clasps with a bunch of beads on them and whatnot. Oh, excuse me. And then you pick your plushie that I will attach on the spot. Yeah. All right. I've gone through all the unknown spider parts. Yay! That is a happy making. So we got some yarn innards over here. Just shoving that in. Shove it in, shove it in. So yeah, Discord after? Zoom? Something? Where did my hook go? Found it, it's in my hand while I'm singing about it. Yeah. Damn right you are. I would like to finish at least one more pickle on this live, because the other one I have another kiwi colored pickle, but I had to stop early because I ran out of yarn. So I'm gonna have to backtrack and do some math to figure out where I left off, because when I did those, I didn't have a stitch marker on me. I know, I make them myself. And yet I didn't have one. It was during the movie night I was the DD, and everyone was getting drunk off their ass because vampire was our word. So the crazy thing about that is the drinking game online that we found, vampire was like one of 7 triggers to take a shot. And with how much, there was going to be like death by alcohol poisoning if we try to do the entire shot game. Or, maybe there would have been less if captions weren't on. Yeah. We had so many snacks. We got pizza. It was great. I wonder if for that group we should just make the last Friday of the month our movie night. And we can maybe rotate who hosts. I'll throw that idea out there for them. For us, because I'm part of that group too, damn it. All right, so Brittany, you can laugh at me. The downside of doing all that haphazard snipping is now my desk is covered in yellow guts. I literally did this to myself, not figuratively, not metaphorically. It's my fault. Should I make chicken nuggets, big size chicken nuggets for this? I don't think I ever noticed a response to that. The fuck did I just do? No. Y'all, I was so ready to be done with this that I finished off, but I still had one more row to go. There we go. Now I can finish it off. Cheese and crackers, I swear. Oh, there's also a whole other color that I wanted to do for pickles. This color that I haven't gotten into yet. All right. I think I'm going to call it after this one, y'all. Seems to be just the four of us anyways. But you know what? I still feel good about that. I will find myself comparing my YouTube to a certain person, but then I'll go to my Instagram and compare and feel immediately so much better. So much better. Oh, I gotta make a post tonight. Gotta plan out May's post. Fuck. Tea session and admin night, y'all. Tucking in the yarn with my scissors that when I started my amigurumi journey, I said I would never do. I also need to do my roots sometime this week. All right, y'all. We completely completed 4 out of the 5 pickle whips. They're cute. This one needs a little extra help. He's a little short. That was great. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm going to call it a night, and I will see y'all next week. I believe we're going to do the Market Prep Monday on Instagram Live. Thank you. And we'll see if I'm by myself or if I can wrangle someone to join me. And honestly, I'll probably be working on the whips that need to go to the store. Thank y'all. Have a great night. I'll catch you next time. And remember that you are loved no matter how you feel. Bye.